Hello and welcome back. Recently some drummers, those who are perhaps particularly nerdy, and that's a good thing, have asked that I get into this snare drum technique that I've been discussing in more detail. And so I'm going to discuss some of the subtleties. And let's start with the left hand traditional grip. The traditional grip is a more complicated grip, it seems, than palm down matched in the right. There's a lot to consider. What a lot of drummers do is simply rotate their wrists. Murray Spivack talked about that. He wanted you to actually turn your wrist. He would talk about the wrist bending or turning towards the right hand. And so what that does is it provides an opportunity for the fingers to elongate, which they want to do naturally. The body with no stick in hand does certain things. And so we're honoring those things. You'll notice also that if we turn the wrist in the left, the arm reacts. The entire body is constantly countervailing itself, so that one motion is countervailed by another. In the right, we are looking for a similar effect. We'll notice that as we bend forward, as in the left, the fingers elongate, and the arm reacts. Dick Wilson would talk about the guide. Now, in the left, the fulcrum is in the crotch of the thumb, although we'll feel the stick rocking around this area of the thumb, the top of the thumb here. Left thumb is firm, comfortable, and constant, and lies down. In the right, Richard Wilson would talk about the guide, with the first finger and thumb being firm, comfortable, and constant, and not squeezing so much that it pulls the stick out of the hand, so that the stick doesn't, as he suggests, lie in the hand. In the left, we're looking to not do anything extraneous. The first finger lies on the stick like a feather glued to the stick. The stick rests on the fourth, and the middle finger has very little to do with it. In the right, we're allowing the stick to lie in the hand and allowing the stick, if requested, to rock over the fulcrum, which is the middle finger first knuckle. So that there are similarities between the two grips, although they're different. What we're looking to do is turn our wrists so that we're allowing the entire system to do what it wants to do. We allow the hand to open up as we bend towards the surface. The fingers elongate, giving the stick enough time at the surface so that it can rock over the fulcrum twice, as with the left. We bend forward towards the surface, fingers elongate, and the stick has an opportunity to rock over the fulcrum. When you're finished allowing the stick to rock over the fulcrum for as many notes as requested, in this case 2, we simply turn back to our starting position, and the hand is back to where it was as we began. On the right, we bend forward, we're finished allowing the stick to rock over the fulcrum for as many rebounds as we request, and we come back to the starting position. That starting position is another important aspect. If we want to come back to the starting position, we need to know where it is. And so Richard Wilson would talk about the floor, the starting position. That's a 1/2 inch parallel bead to butt end from the playing surface. And so we end up allowing the body to do what it wants to do, ultimately we gain as much efficiency as possible. And as Richard Wilson would say, the subtlety is everything. I hope this helps. Please visit kevincrabb.com, and I look forward to discussing this further next time. Thank you.